Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन बीबीडी फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। गोलोकेर प्रेम धन हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Canto 10, Chapter 16, Shloka number 1. Shri Shuka Uvacha Vilokya Doshitam Krishnam Krishnah Krishna hina vibhu tasya vishuddhim anvichan sarpam tam udavasayat. Shri Shuka uvacha vilokya dushitam krishnam Krishnah Krishna hinah vibhu tasya vishuddhim anvichan sarpam tam udavasayat. Shri Shuka uvacha vilokya dushitam krishnam Krishnah Krishna hina vibhu tasya vishuddhim anvichan sarpam tam udavasayat. Translation, word to word translation. Shri Shuka Uvacha, Shri Sukadeva Goswami said, Vilokya, seeing, Dushitam, contaminated, Krishnam, the river Yamuna, Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna, Krishna Hina, by the black serpent, Vibhu, the Almighty Lord, Tasyaha, of the river, Vishuddhim, the purification, Anuvichan, desiring, Sarpam, serpent, Tam, that, Udavasayat, sent away. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Shri Sukadeva Goswami said, Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, seeing that Yamuna river had been contaminated by black snake Kaliya, desired to purify the river, and thus Lord banished him from it. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuronmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So this is a wonderful shloka where Sukadeva Goswami, such a beautifully he is summarizing entire Kaliya Daman Lila in one shloka. So Sukadeva Goswami says, Vilokya, seeing, Dushitam Krishnam. Dushitam means it's contaminated. Krishnam. So here Krishnam, first Krishnam means river Yamuna. Seeing Krishna, he drove away Krishna. It's like that. So Dushitam Krishna means Krishna is black river, so river Yamuna is called as Krishna. Then Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna Hina, the black serpent, Kaliya, Tasya Vishuddhim Anvichan. So with that desire of purifying river Yamuna, he banished Lord, he banished Kaliya from that river. So, over, Kaliya Lila is over in one shloka. Then, but devotees, they are very eager. So one of the qualification that is required to attract the mercy of the Lord is eagerness. Okay. So that eagerness to laulyam, that eagerness to hear about Krishna, to describe Krishna Katha, that attracts Lord. Lord gets very much pleased. So immediately Parikshit Maharaj, so his 10th canto, immediately says, wait, next shloka he says, ki, oh great sage, please explain how Lord Krishna chastised serpent Kaliya. Sir, Kaliya is not a small snake, is a king. So it's not easy to give up a kingdom, such a place, and how Krishna chastised Kaliya within the waters of Yamuna, and how it is that Kaliya had been living there for so many ages. What was the reason? How did Kaliya come here? So many things. O Brahmana, the unlimited Supreme Personality of Godhead, freely acts according to his own desires. Who could be satiated upon hearing the nectar of magnanimous pastimes he performed as a cowherd boy in Vrindavan? Okay. So this eagerness of Parikshit Maharaj, it's so many times it's said that it's not teacher doesn't teach, student learns. So to the degree a student is eager to learn, to that degree teacher teaches him. So to the degree we are eager to understand the pastimes of Krishna, to that degree Krishna will reveal the beautiful nectar, the beautiful meanings of his pastime. So this is a very wonderful pastime that once some devotees had gone to Sri Rangam. It's a real pastime. Many years ago, some devotees had gone to Sri Rangam with a desire to have darshan of Lord. So they were at Chandra Pushkarni. They sat and they started discussing Krishna Katha. So they were so much absorbed in hearing about Krishna Katha that time came when that palki of Ranganath, it was like going around, and these devotees were so much absorbed to hear Krishna Katha, they didn't notice that palki is going on, and not only that, they were getting disturbed by some background noise, and they were telling, oh, stop, what is going on, let us hear, let us hear. So they were so much absorbed that Lord Ranganath became so happy. So when the palki returned to the temple, Ranganath told his pujari that it seems that my procession is disturbing devotees in having Krishna Katha. So tomorrow we will not have, from tomorrow onwards we will not have palki. Okay, we will not have procession. So, and that devotees that are, so you can tell that devotees who are discussing the Krishna Katha, I am very pleased. So this pujari went running to that devotees, who are you all, and you are discussing Krishna Katha, because of you all the procession is about to stop. So what you all do, you all come in temple and do the Krishna Katha. So it's like noted, for one entire year, there was no procession of Ranganathji, because Ranganathji was hearing Krishna Katha inside temple. So that is the, like, how Lord Krishna, because all pastimes of Krishna, for devotee, they hear pastimes to see the loving relationships between Lord and his devotees, the glories of Lord and unlimited glories of their devotees. So this is how they become very happy. Lord, why he wants to hear his own pastimes? Because when devotees discuss their pastimes, it's by default that there will be some devotee. Lord's pastime cannot be described without glorifying or without mentioning his devotees. So Lord Krishna becomes very much happy by hearing his own pastimes, because it also includes glories of his own devotees. So therefore, it's to the degree satam prasanga mama virya samvido bhavanti ritkarna rasayana katha tajjoshanata swapavarga vartamani shraddha ratir bhaktir anukramishati. So Kapil Dev says that satam prasanga mama virya samvido. We should discuss Krishna Katha amongst devotees. So that is this Karna Rasayan. It's like medicine that goes through ears. Karna Rasayan, eardrops. Karna Rasayana Katha. Then our devotional journey, our progress happens. Shraddha, Ratir, Bhaktir, Anukramishati. The faith increases, then gradually one progresses on the journey of his devotional progress. So this is how, so why it's said that Parikshit Maharaj, he knows pastimes of Kaliya. It's not that he doesn't know. It's Krishna, Arjun and his family connection with Krishna. So he must have heard many things. Even we in our childhood, who are like so many generations, and because of having a nice culture, we have heard like practically many pastimes of I didn't know what is Bhagavatam in my childhood, but when I started reading, all these pastimes my mother already told in my childhood, indirectly, somewhat in bits and pieces. So what to speak about Parikshit Maharaj? Everyone at that time was glorifying Krishna. So he knew pastime of Kaliya. So Sukdev Goswami thought, okay, just summarize and go ahead. What's the need of speaking elaborately? But then Parikshit Maharaj wants to hear that, and therefore he is describing in detail. So this is a wonderful pastime of Kaliya, and very much it relates to us because as we see that every demon in Krishna Lila that Krishna either chastised or he killed, it represents some of our anarthas, and Kaliya represents envy. So, and it's very important that envy is like out of all the anarthas, the prime, like the topmost anartha is dvesh. We came here because of this dvesh. So we can engage all other anarthas in service of Krishna. We can engage anger towards those who are blaspheming Krishna and his devotees. We can engage greed we can have greed for Krishna Katha and for Seva. Lust, anger, pride, everything we can engage except envy. We cannot engage envy. So envy is such a dangerous thing. So therefore Kaliya, it has to be removed. It has to be removed completely. Therefore Kaliya is very important. This pastime becomes very important because Krishna driving away Kaliya from heart, from that lake, is like Krishna removing envy from a devotee's heart. So Acharyas say that you like drove away Kaliya from that lake, now he has come and sat in my heart. Okay, so please remove that Kaliya from my heart also. So this is the pastime. So Krishna, devotees and his friends, every day they just go to forest, and we have heard that how wonderfully they enjoy every day. They are happy performing their pastime. So one time Krishna, he went alone. So in some pastimes Krishna doesn't take Balaramji with him. Or he performs that pastimes on such days where Balaramji doesn't come. Okay. So he performed Brahma Vimohan Lila when Balaramji was not present. So again Aghasur Lila when Balaramji, because like if, for example in Kaliya Lila, if Balaramji would have come, first of all he would have not allowed Krishna to enter that Kaliya Dah. Second, Balaramji has also affection with Kaliya, being a snake. Okay, his own brother in one sense, Anantashesh brother. And then Kaliya might have thought, Balaramji might have thought that Krishna, I am his personal associate. He never played with me and he is giving so much mercy to this Kaliya. And fourth, Krishna wanted that when I am chastising Kaliya, when I am inside that lake, the devotees outside will be in great anxiety. So only Balramji can handle and Balramji can console all of them. So Balramji has to remain outside. So for all these reasons, he didn't take Balramji, and that was like as per nakshatra, Janma nakshatra of Balramji. So Balramji had not come along with Krishna. So it was Grishma Ritu. Devotees were like, Krishna had just entered his Paugand. So he's entered his 6th year. So it's Grishma Ritu, and Krishna and all his friends, they are inside forest. So these calves and cows, and Krishna started taking cows now. So all this, he know this pastime that Krishna says, now I have become big, I will take cows. So Yashoda Mai has allowed, and now Krishna is with cows, and the cows and the calves, they have become very thirsty, and because of the heat. Now some acharyas say that why there was heat, but wherever there is Krishna, that's Vasant Ritu. There is always a proper shade, because clouds are fearful that Krishna should not get heat. But why is that Krishna is getting on the friends and the cows are feeling heat, and they are getting thirsty and they want to drink water? So Krishna says that, Acharya said that because it was desire of Krishna, okay, because he wanted now all this cowherd boy, he wanted to purify Yamuna, he wanted to chastise Kaliya. So therefore all of them were feeling this heat. Otherwise, without desire of Krishna, nothing can happen. Parikshit Maharaj, such a great devotee. But how is it possible that he is getting bewildered for some water, and he is putting that snake on Shringi Rishi, Shamik Rishi? It's not possible. So, but that's the desire of Lord. Chatush Kumara, that being obstructed by Jai Vijay, the desire of Lord. So therefore, Krishna wants to perform his pastimes. He with his desires, many things happen, and it is confirmed more because all the cowherd boys and the cows, they went to the river and they drank water simultaneously. Kaliya, he was such a terror that the parents of the boys, they have told that not to visit go near that lake. Or have water some of the place that is near that lake. But still they went. And they drank water, and all of them drank water simultaneously, and all of them left their body simultaneously. Practically they become unconscious, sort of. They died simultaneously. So why this happens? Because of desire of Krishna. Because it's Krishna's desire. Okay. So, and Lord, it's also said that Sukadeva Goswami is telling Parikshit Maharaj, ki, and like who can know better than you that when a person becomes thirsty, he loses his mind, and what to do he doesn't realize. So it was being told by their parents and seniors that not to go to that place, but they went. Similarly, like, because Parikshit Maharaj, when he was thirsty, he put that snake on Shramik Rishi. So he was telling that how when a person becomes thirsty, he becomes very much affected by, like his mind stops working in one sense. So Krishna, when he saw all these friends, all the calves and the cows, they are like practically now very much affected, and they are, in one sense, they have died. So Krishna, he showered nectar by his glance. So this is beauty of Krishna. He can perform, he can shower nectar he can inject nectar in everyone just by his glance. Angani yasya sakalendri vrittimanti, he can perform anything. So therefore, it's important to have that glance of Krishna. So our bhakti lata, it might have become weak, or it might have died, but with the glance of Krishna, it can get revived. But it's important that a person receives that glance. So when these devotees, they got up, they thought, oh, we have died. How we got up? Say, it's because of Krishna. Immediately they said that it's because of Krishna, because of this Krishna. So one of the qualifications, one of the glories of devotees is that they give credit to Krishna. For every credit, for everything they give credit to Krishna. They don't want to take the credit themselves. So there was one person, he climbed a coconut tree and he like plucked few coconuts, and he had handful of coconuts and he was coming down. When he started coming down, just at the top only, a strong wind started coming and he was not able to hold the tree and the coconut. Then he realized that it's not possible. So he sincerely prayed Krishna that, oh God, I will give you entire coconuts. Okay, just help me to come down. So in some time the wind stopped. Then he started coming down. He was happy. So when he was halfway down, he thought, I found the tree, I climbed up, I plucked, entire energy was given by me. Now I will give everything to Krishna. It's not good. So even he was coming down, Krishna, 50-50. Okay, we will give 50-50 because there was some, like I did so much of efforts. So he was just almost little more down, but still at the top. He thought that not only 50, I think 25% is enough. Krishna doesn't want. He is like Atmaram. Why to give everything to Krishna? He's like, okay, just 75% I will take. One coconut I will give. So when he reached that point, immediately a strong wind started, much stronger than previous time. And he realized that now he will fall. Then he again, Krishna said, Krishna, I was joking. You don't realize it's a simple thing. I was just joking. Everything belongs to you. I don't want anything. So this is how many times it happens to us, that when there is some problem, then we realize, oh, I have done so much. I have done this seva. I have performed so much tapasya and austerities, chant so many of name. Where is Krishna? Why is not hearing my prayers? And then when we do something nice, then devotees by default, if we do something small, they glorify, like we have like climbed a mountain. That's nature of devotees. And we also start thinking that this is a very competition. A duty of a devotee is to glorify other devotee. And the duty of devotee is that if someone glorifies, one should not take the glorification. Okay. It is such a vipareet. It's opposite things. And I want to serve you, but you cannot take the seva. Okay. So devotees are taught that you glorify devotees. You can glorify as much you want. Even if some qualities, we should not see differences, we should not see challenges, we should glorify the devotees. But then, when a devotee is glorified, it's also taught that the glorification we have to actually give it to those whom it actually belongs. It belongs to Acharya, it belongs to Parampara. So immediately a person, when he receives any glorification, he has to pass on to the Parampara. Okay, it does not belong to me. Because if he receives the glorification, then it's like you are taking credit for something which does not belong to you. Okay, it's like many acharyas say that it's like handling a coal. To the degree you start handling that credit, then it will affect you. That there was one blind devotee of Bhakya Bihari temple, and then every day used to come and take darshan. So there were few devotees who used to come every day. And one day they told this blind devotee that, okay, we come here, there is a logic, there is a reason, we are seeing Krishna. We are taking the darshan. You come here every day and you are saying, what is the use? What are you getting? The blind person said that, what is the use of me seeing Krishna? Okay, what will happen if I am seeing Krishna? What will it affect? So if Krishna sees me, then that's the glory. Then that there will be some benefit. Okay, if I see Krishna, there is no point. So therefore, if there is any transformation, anything good can happen, it's when Krishna casts his merciful glance on us. Okay, and that happens only when we take shelter of devotees, when we sincerely serve devotees, then that merciful glance happens. Okay, for example, this uh, so immediately Krishna decided that he will enter the lake. So all these boys, they went aside. Okay, so somewhere said that he started playing, and Krishna, when his turn came, they were playing ball, and he started like people, devotees were catching, and when Krishna's turn came, he threw the ball so like long it went into the lake. And then Krishna thought, okay, I will go and take that ball. Okay, so he went and he climbed that kadamba tree. Okay, so many things are said that why. So where Kaliya was there, many, like for long distance around that lake, all the inhabitation have been died. Okay, all the trees, all the creepers, everything was died. But why this kadamba tree was standing? So first we will discuss the actual pastime. Okay, so the actual was like the history was that when Kashyap Munis, he had many wives, 12 wives, and Kadru and Vanita, the two wives, were there, and they were once bathing in a river. So both of them saw a white horse across the river. And then Kadru, she said that, see that white horse, huh? But his tail is black. Vanita said, no, the horse is white, why is the tail will be black? The tail is also white. So Kadru says, no, the tail is black. So both of them, because it was long distance and both of them were seeing little in a different way. So both of them lay, okay, let's have a deal. If the tail is black, you will become my servant. If the tail is white, I will become your servant. Both of them agreed. Okay. So Kadru, she was little restless and thought, I think the tail is white. She checked whether she went, it said that she went and she checked, oh, the tail is white. So she was in anxiety. She woke all of his sons. So all of his sons, they got up and said, oh, I am in anxiety. So what you all do, tomorrow when we go to that point, all of you wrap the tail of this horse. So Vanita will see that it's black only. So they went and all the snakes, they wrapped the tail of that white horse, and Vanita saw. And from that day onwards, Vanita was servant of Kadru. So for many years, they were servant, and Kadru, she had two sons, Aruna, driver of sun, and Garuda. So Garuda went and he asked, okay, it's enough, what you want, let's have some deal and release my mother. So they said, you bring the nectar pot from heaven. So Garud went, he fought, he brought the nectar pot, and he took the nectar pot, and he for some time, he actually stayed on this tree, Kadamba tree, and few drops of nectar fell on that tree. Therefore, that Kadamba tree was standing there. Okay, so till date that Kadamba tree is there because this Krishna, that time Garud dropped few drops of nectar on this tree. So this is one reason. Okay, but many of them say that still you can see that tree. The reason is Krishna decided to climb that tree is because Garuda, that tree got association of a pure devotee Garuda. Because of that association, Krishna decided, okay, I will climb that tree. Many say that that tree is still alive, not because of the nectar, because Krishna personally, the embodiment of nectar, climbed that tree. Therefore, that tree is still there. Okay, so therefore Krishna decided to climb that tree. Okay, so all the devotees and Krishna, he actually, when he climbed, what he did, he tightened his waist belt. He took his uttari, tied on the waist. He tightened his waist belt, and he tied his hair. He lifted his dhoti, and what he is doing like this, that I am about to jump. And all his friends are telling, okay, if your acting is complete, if your nautanki is done, come come back. But they are not believing that Krishna will actually jump. So this is another pastime that devotees, this is the value, that this position of Krishna in Vrindavan. Whatever Krishna does, whatever he does, they might mesmerize for some period of time. This is Govardhan he lifted. Okay, we were also there in helping you. And Putana was killed because Yashoda Mai has performed so much of austerities, tapasya, and prayed Lord Vishnu. Therefore, Vishnu protected Krishna. Okay, so every time the credit was given to someone else, but they loved Krishna. So here, the biggest is, before this was Brahma Vimohan Lila. So why this Leela happened? Brahmaji, when Aghasur was killed, Brahmaji was confused and he went to see who killed Krishna. And Krishna, so Madhumangal was like a Brahman. So as being a Brahmana, he is not very poor. They like used to live on begging. So Bhiksha used. So that day, his mother had asked Bhiksha for buttermilk from various homes. From 5 different homes, she had asked buttermilk in like Bhiksha. So she told Madhumangal, don't give this to Krishna because it is from different homes. It might, like, his health might get affected or something. Out of concern, she told, don't give it to Krishna. And Krishna used to notice that many times Madhumangal didn't give anything to him. He takes from many like tiffin, but he doesn't give anything. So he told that, Madhumangal, I always give whatever I bring. You'd never give anything. So what? I will take whatever you have brought today. Madhumangal said, nothing, it's nothing. I will not give. No, I will take whatever you have brought today. So out of fear, Madhumangal, what he did, all that chas he has brought, he just gulped and he took in one zip. Okay, so now his Madhumangal, like when you take something, it was like totally his mouth was full. So Krishna, what he did, with his 2 hands, he just tapped on both the cheeks of Madhumangal and there was a stream of buttermilk and Krishna directly drank. Directly from mouth of Madhumangal, it directly drank. Seeing this, Brahmaji became unconscious. What is this? All Vedas are in my hands. So many rules, so many regulations, so many purification process that how one should serve bhoga, and even if some drop of saliva or something it falls on, it becomes uncontaminated on bhoga. And here Krishna is God and he is drinking directly from one's mouth. He cannot be God. So because of that, Brahma Vimohan Lila, such pastime, amazing pastime happened. Okay. So that's Krishna. But Krishna, he was like very much in enthusiasm. He actually jumped into the river. And the friends of Krishna, they became shocked. So when Krishna jumped, like previously everyone knows like the mountains like all had wings. So Kaliya, they thought that some mountain, he thought that some mountain has come and fallen into the river. Okay, so it was such a huge sound and it was so much powerful. The sound was so much powerful. So Kaliya was actually totally mesmerized, and so it's a wonderful. And when Krishna went, he started splashing his hand like chap 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 chap. He started making various musical sound in a perfect rhythm. He started making noise, not noise, a very musical in a rhythmic way. He started making sound inside the water of that lake, and everyone was disturbed. And Kaliya was like, "Who dare to come in this lake?" And so immediately he rushed to that place. So there is a wonderful darshan that Kaliya sees. So we will just see what was the first vision that Kaliya saw. Tam prekshaniya sukumara ghanavadatam Shrivatsa pitavasanam smita sundarasyam Kridantam apratibhayam kamalodharangrim Sandasya marma surusha bhujaya chachad. So Kaliya saw. What does Kaliya sees? Tam prekshaniya sukumara. Sukumara means most delicate. Prekshaniya, attractive to look. His body is like very much attractive. The name Krishna is attractive. Ghanavadati. He's like glowing like a white cloud. Tam prekshaniya sukumara ghanavadati. Srivatsa, he has a Srivatsa chin. Pita vasanam. Pita vasanam means pitambari vastra. Then Smith Sundarasyam, a very beautiful mild smile on face of Krishna. Kridantam. And what he is doing? He is playing apratibhayam. Without any fear. As a Kaliya is standing in front of me, and no fear. So this is actually frustrates a person. If a person is very much powerful, बोले कौन आया रे कौन है तू अरे we don't understand you. So Hiranyakashipu's problem was entire world was terrorized and this 5-year-old wala he has no fear. So that was frustrating Hiranyakashipu. He's not even fearing from me. So Kaliya, he was like apratibhayam, no fear. Kamalodarangrim. So his feet is filled with, is like lotus like. Sandasya. Then he immediately coiled Krishna and he started beating his chest with his coils. Sandasya marmashu. Upon the chest, Rusha with anger. Bhujaya chachad. So he started beating with Krishna. So you see, first 3 lines describes the beauty of Krishna. Fourth line it describes the result of envy. Okay. If everyone says, God exists, come in front of me, show me God. If a person has envy in the heart, so if Krishna, such beauty is Sukuma, attractive, Srivatsa Chinna, lotus eyes, Pitambari, Vats, everything is beautiful. What you will do? You will coil like Kaliya and start beating him. So what is the use of Krishna in coming in front of you? So that's the nature of envy. If heart is filled with envy, that person who has, so this, who is Kaliya? Let's go in that history. Who is Kaliya? So previously when Kadru, he had given birth to many snakes. The eldest was Anantashesh. So Anantashesh was requested by Vishnu, you go and you lift this entire planetary system on your head. He said, oh, how will I get power? Who will give me? You don't worry. I will come in front of a kurma. You rest on me. Then you will be able to hold. But still, how will I get the power to hold all these planets? Okay, you chant my glories, you chant my names. Then you will get the strength to hold all these planets. Okay, but till when I have to chant your names? Nothing. Just when all my names end, you keep down. Not for a long. So simple. So he went and he started chanting the names. So from then he is chanting till date. He's chanting the glories and names of Krishna is not ending only. So this is like transcendental, he deceived to Anantashesh. So he's standing, he's not finishing only. So to that Krishna who has that glories, who has so much of glory, Shishupal is finding 100, we can say Durgund, of such a person who is like ocean of qualities. So if envy is present in the heart, a person, you can find problem with Krishna, what to speak, person or devotees or personalities of this world. Who are we? Who are filled with so much of problems? A person can find a problem or challenges or shortcomings in anyone if the heart is filled with envy. Okay. And if the heart is not filled with envy, it's like Krishna is finding some good quality in Putana. Okay. So this is how Anantashesh is glorifying this Vishnu. And then, so all these brothers of Anantashesh, okay, they went in different planets. So in Mahatal, Kaliya came. In Ramanak Dweep, he came. Okay. So Garudi, what he used to do, he used to come, he used to take snakes randomly whenever it wanted, he used to take and go away. So all the snakes were very much like in terror and were unhappy. So they thought, okay, let's settle, let's have a deal. Okay, come, we'll find out the best means. So what we will do, we will provide one snake and we will provide you some offering. You take the offering, be happy. Okay, we will be also knowing what is going to happen. These unpredictable things are very problematic. Garud says, fine, perfectly. So every day the snake used to be given and some offering used to be given to Garud, and Garud was taking. So turn of Kaliya came. He has to provide a snake and some offering. Okay, so offering was provided by someone, and Kaliya all used to like some snake from his family or something. So what Kaliya did, he didn't offer any snake. He went and he ate the offering of Garuda, thinking that if I am so powerful, what is the use of fearing from Garuda? I will fight from Garuda. So Kaliya, he challenged Garuda. So Garuda said, okay. He started the fight, but when Garuda is a warrior of, is a carrier of Krishna, so he became so much like after fights went on for a few minutes, he understood that nothing is going to happen. So he started running. He started running and he straight away went to Anantashesh. Anantashesh, oh brother, please save me. So he felt compassion and he said, okay, you go to this place in Yamuna. But Garud will come there also. No. Then he described the pastime of Shaubri Muni and this entire pastime. And again, then Kaliya went to this lake and he was saved. So this place again, little if we learn that Shaubri Muni, again, a person who is living inside lake, in a dham, inside water and inside Yamuna water, he is becoming, he is unauthorized, self-proclaimed peacemaker. Don't worry, I will give rakshan. I will give protection to all the fishes. And he cursed Garuda. So when we do something without instruction and without sufficient, what we can say, empowerment, we do mistake. That was again somewhat we can relate it to Bharat Maharaj. He also became self-proclaimed protector, that I am the only protector for this deer or he will die. Okay. So this is karta bhav. So the moment the karta bhav increases, the egoistic mentality increases, a person commits some mistake. And this was the mistake committed by Shaubri Muni, and he did offense, and then Garud never came to that place. So this is the place. Already the history is offense, and Kaliya has come here. Okay. So in spite of having such beautiful darshan of Krishna, he has that envy in his heart. He is not able to see that beautiful darshan of Lord Krishna. Okay. So again, in short, we will say who is Kaliya? Again, his past life, Kaliya in his past life was a sage named as Vedashira. So Vedashira, he was meditating, he was performing his austerities on a Vindhya Parvat. Okay. And then one more sage, his name was Ashvashira. He came and he said that I will also perform my meditation here. But Vedashira, he said that, oh, I am performing my meditation here. Why are you coming? You are coming and disturbing here. He said many things. Get out of this place. Ashvashira said, everything belongs to Krishna. Who is you? How can you say that this place belongs to you? So many like tapasvis and previous sages have come and performed their austerities here. I curse you. You are troubling so much, speaking such harsh language for nothing. I curse you. You become a snake. Okay. Then Vedashira said, you cursed me. You are fighting. You are like demanding such a great compensation for some small mistake. I curse you, become a crow. You fight for no reason. So both of them cursed. And then Vishnu came and said, oh, bhai, both of you are devotees, why are you fighting? Then both of them realized their mistake. They took shelter, but the damage was done. Then Vishnu said, okay, I cannot reverse the mistake, but I can modify it. crow, you will become Kakabhushandi. You will be able to glorify pastimes of Lord Ram. And you will become a snake, Kaliya, but I will come and dance on your hood. I will place my foot on your head, lotus feet on your head. So this is how Kaliya had a past life. But very amazing thing is, a person who has renounced everything, went to a forest, performing tapasya. He is attached to his place. This place belongs to me. No one should enter this place. So renunciation, therefore, the greatest renunciation is renunciation of false ego. So again we can see Shaubri Muni pastime, or Bharat Maharaj pastime, or this pastime. So external renunciation is done, but internal renunciation is not yet done. So I am the controller, I am the possessor, I am the protector. That renunciation is there. So therefore a person commits mistake. So therefore, so anyways, Kaliya saw such beautiful form of Krishna, but he was not affected, and then he started fighting. Now Krishna, so he has coiled Krishna and he is hitting Krishna. And everyone, all the friends of Krishna could see him. Now Krishna was there in coils of Kaliya for a considerable period of time. So many acharyas says that what is the reason for that? Krishna can chastise or kill Kaliya in a moment. Why is there? So Krishna is telling that, wants to say that many times when a speaker comes and there is no audience, he waits. Audience should come. Whom to speak? Okay. So Krishna is performing. If you perform an act, there should be some audience. If there is no audience, whom you will perform? So Krishna, he knows that he will be dancing, but if there is no audience, and especially it takes time for Radharani and Gopis to come from Barsana to all the place here. So till the time the news will spread, they will understand and they will run. So it will take some time. So till that time I will be just motionless in the coils of Kaliya. Then second reason is, if I start fighting, this friends of mine will see, oh, Krishna is fighting. So they will also come and they start helping. It might happen. If they say me unconscious, they will get a shock. They will think that he has died and they will just remain at that place only, and they will not again come inside water, and they will be saved. Therefore, he was unconscious. So, and again, he wanted to increase that intense love of Vrajavasis towards him. So all this, when it was happening, there was different types of omens that Vrajavasis could see that something bad has happened. They could, and their hand starts shivering. Mataji is there. Right side started. What happened? Prabhuji is there. Left side is inauspicious. Mataji's right side is inauspicious, or many things. They could see many omens. They started seeing. So everyone was in. The Balramji is at home. No one is there to protect Krishna. So they started, wherever Krishna has gone, with everyone, the elders, the small calves, everyone, they started to just see what has happened to Krishna. How they went, so wonderful shloka, it says following the footsteps of Lord Krishna. Where Krishna has gone, what is the GPS? Okay, follow the footsteps of Krishna. So Krishna, when he goes, 9 lakh cows follow him. And hundreds of sakhas, or the friends of Krishna, they follow him. But no one steps on the lotus feet prints of Lord Krishna. How it's possible? It's unimaginable. Okay. Te tatra tatrabja yavanakushash. Te tatra tatrabja yavanakushashani. Dhvajo pannani padani vispate. Marge gavamanya padantare nirikshamana yayuranga satvara. Te tatra tatra abja. Okay, the footprints of Krishna, the master of entire cowherd community, with the pate. So marked with lotus flower. Tatra tatra, here and there, marked with lotus flower. Yava means jaw, barley. So what are the marks on the lotus flower of Krishna? Wonderful, that describes. Abja, Yava means barley. Ankusha means that is used to control direct elephant. And Ashani means thunderbolt. Dhwaja means flag. So Abja, Yava, Ankush, Ashani, and Dhwaja. So these are the various chins on the lotus foot of Krishna, and all of them are following it, and they reached this shore of the lake where Krishna is in the coils of Kaliya. And Balramji, he is also coming, and all of them are anxious and very much in distress. And Balramji is seeing, and he knew the power of Lord Krishna. And everyone, when they saw this sight, the first vision, the Lord of their lives, they saw that Krishna totally unconscious in coils of Krishna. Everyone was totally in a state of intense grief. Everyone was crying. And the cowherd boys, those who were outside, they were shocked. Some were crying, some were unconscious. Everyone was in a state of grief. Okay? Because of their intense love for Lord Krishna. Okay? So again, we will just finish in 2 minutes. And Krishna, when he saw that grief was unbearable, it has become very much intense, then Krishna started increasing his size. And then Kaliya could not hold him. And immediately Krishna came in front of Kaliya. So before that, all Nagapatnis came and they started worshipping Lord Krishna. So Krishna, it's like he came and he gave darshan to Lord to this Kaliya. So one of some acharyas say that, for example, Ayodhya Ram or Dandakaranya Ram or Lanka Ram, who is your favorite? Okay, so acharyas say that Lanka Ram is more favorite. Why? Dashrath, he prayed and called Lord Ram, then Lord Ram came. Dandakaranya, the rishis called for Lord Ram, and then Lord came. Lanka, Ravan didn't call Ram. Ram himself went. Ravan didn't want to take darshan of Ram. Ram gave darshan to Ravan. So this is like Kaliya, he didn't call Krishna. Krishna went. No qualification, no puja, tapasya or anything. Krishna went himself and gave darshan to Kaliya and purified. So that is like position of ours, like that Krishna has to come himself and purify the heart. And second is that because of association of Nagapatnis, Nagakanya. They were devotees of Krishna. So all these Nagapatnis, they started praying for Kaliya. So previously when they saw Krishna, so Krishna, when they started chastising, Nagapatnyas, they started praying later. So initially when Krishna started chastising Kaliya, Nagapatnis were thinking, better, it's good that the Kaliya is killed. He's an atheist, what is the use of him? But then when he saw that there is transformation, now there is some transformation in the heart of Kaliya, he might become a devotee. Then they started praying to Krishna, oh, please help our husband, who is by nature an ignorant, a snake, Kaliya, please. And then Krishna, he played for some time, and then he stood on the, so here again it said that he forcefully brought down the hood of Kaliya and then stepped up. So sometimes we are envious, heart is filled with ignorance, and we don't want to surrender to Krishna. So we want Krishna who forcefully actually makes him to surrender, makes ones to surrender. So Kaliya has such mercy. So all mercy of Kaliya is because of one reason, because of association of Nagakanya. So this is, and in Krishna we know the pastime, the time is up, and Krishna performed the beautiful Adbhut, he performed that dance, and Gandharva, Siddha, Charana, all of them, they started showering flowers and performing various instruments, musical instruments, and Krishna is dancing, and a full crowd is there in front of, audience is full, everyone has come, and Krishna is like now grown up now, and the gopis, they have developed desires, and they're seeing beautiful form of Krishna, they are glorifying, is a perfect actor now. So Krishna is performing this pastime, and then Kaliya is trying to hit, and gradually all of his venom got ended, and he started vomiting blood, and finally he took shelter of Krishna. And it said that Kaliya, he started praying to Krishna. So previously Nagapatnis, whatever they prayed, Kaliya, he didn't know how to pray, so he just paraphrased whatever Nagapatnis were praying, and he prayed to Krishna, please, thank you for releasing, please give whatever punishment. And then Krishna said, okay, you go to ocean, no need to stay here, you go away. Okay. And then Kaliya said, but Garuda, he will again be a problem, don't worry. Garuda seeing my footprints, he will not do anything. So Srila Prabhupada will end with this pastime. So there was one place in UP, it seems that there was some government property, and previously some Raj Bhavan was turned into some office. Okay, so there were many snakes at that place, and and they used to bite, and many died. So all these government officials were very much in distress, and they were thinking how to remove all these snakes and what will happen. So what did they do? After all the efforts with medicines and different things didn't work, they call this sapera, what we say, and he started playing his instrument. Snake charmer, yeah. So, and all the snakes went away and they never came. Prabhupada was telling that if some music of this world, it can drive away all the snakes, if we actually take shelter of Krishna and perform, like chant his holy names, then it can also drive away the snakes, the Kaliya of our heart. So it's like Krishna, Kaliya, all the wish of his heart, when it ended, he actually took shelter of Krishna. So, but for that Krishna had to dance on the hood. But how can Krishna dance now? He is dancing on, he can dance on the tongue. When we chant these holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When Krishna will dance like this, then there is a hope that all that misgivings in our heart will also end, and we will take sincere shelter of Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So already time is up. We will end here. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.